from the great hills of Philippia in the east to the bustling ports of Carolusburg in the west, and all the imperial possessions and realms in between. This is TEL IMPIR, bringing you developments from every corner of the empire and beyond. This week, TEL IMPIR brings you further news of disaster within Jacob's fledgling microstate. The Ministry of Defense has reported that further raids by the infamous FOE have occurred on perdizo positions across Estos, disrupting their ability to wage war and showcasing their inability to defend their own territory. Rumours suggest that incursions into the perdizo Discord server have occurred, but TEL IMPIR has been unable to verify these reports. With any case, the perdizo ideology continues their futile struggle. With inactivity ratings of over 67% and major staffing issues, such as an inactive parliament, a court system with 0 judges, a quiet and supposedly unprotected Discord server, and a lifeless militia, Jacob and his slaves continue to sink deeper into the depths of obscurity and inactivity. Field reporters have shown evidence of further attempts by Jacob to mask the lethargic and stagnant group he possesses, with more useless art and videos that do nothing to solve his real problems. We'll keep you updated as time goes on. 2 vastly different scenes played out on Monday evening in Serovia. You might think that Serovia lost a decisive battle if you based your guess on the public's mood in Sahom, but won a decisive war if you looked at Prus. Indeed, for the first time in the history of the AHI, the Prus Lions beat the Sahom Crowns in a hoquenna game, 5-1. After a surprising line brawl began the game where both teams clashed in an unauthorized fight in front of the Prus net. The Lions rallied and, led by the talented Yemelo Manalo, won the game. This marks the first time that the Sahom Crowns have lost a game, and to their biggest rival too. TEL IMPIR reporters interviewed Crowns defender Roberto Lyon about the game, who had this to say.
All things must, unfortunately, come to an end, and so do winning streaks. As one ends, so shall another begin on Friday. I have full confidence in this core of players who have overcome incredible odds before, to figure out the strategic and tactical challenges that face us.
Furthermore, Crown's goaltender Baidera Lyon added,
I think that tonight definitely was not our best work. Multiple of our players were multitasking, but we all tried our best, and I'm super proud of my team for doing so. This defeat only pushes us towards future victories as we work harder to do our best on the ice.
Prus superstar Camila Telasal remains number 1 in the league for points, with 19 goals, 3 shorthanded goals and 2 assists, for a total of 49 points. In other news, the Oneopono Iosefe Atlas, Minister for Services in New Serovia, is about to achieve a great feat. New legislation proposed by the Member of Parliament for Savium, titled the Responsible Administration Act, after 2 weeks of discussion in the House of Commons, passed its 3rd reading after a lengthy debate in a parliamentary committee. The Act intends to reach the table of the Assembly of Peers sometime this week, where supporters in the upper house have made it known that they intend to support the bill in its original fashion. TEL IMPIR reporters have interviewed Minister Atlas about his bill, who had this to say.
I am so excited that His Imperial Majesty's government now has the new tools granted to it by Parliament to serve the people in more ways. This is a new beginning for Serovia, and I hope the people that elected us are just as excited as we are about what comes next.
Finally, our last news story tonight stems from the Serovian dominion of Carolusburg and Aria in Ostos, where a new general election was called. After winning a landslide victory in the Dominion II Stefanik years ago, Primo Ministro Chostofe Braganza faced a widespread caucus revolt, supposedly beginning with the custodian faction of the Defense Party. This caucus revolt, in the face of Gralol West being turned off for a month, demanded a new general election and the resignation of the Prime Minister, arguing that he did not possess a mandate to deal with issues that the average Carodian elector did not foresee happening. In response, Seito Esenelo tel Governor General and Duke of Bovanica, Ricaros Avietos, dissolved the Carodian Parliament for new elections, which ended on the 6th of April, 328 AS. The lively election culminated in a fiery debate between Chostofe Braganza and Robert Lyon. but the public clearly favoured the old Prime Minister. The following seats have been won. TEL Onorpono. Ciostofe Braganza has won the riding of Burvanica as an independent. TEL Onorpono Mikhail Primars has won the riding of Cavo Eduard as a custodian. TEL Onorpono Nuarem has won the riding of Prus Recai as a custodian. TEL Onorpono Iosefe Braganza has won the riding of Via Iuicarodia as a custodian. TEL Onorpono Ricaros Manalo has won the riding of Octavia as a custodian. TEL Onorpono Roberta Leon has won the riding of Belbata and Elster as a liberal. TEL Onorpono Gregor Atlas has won the riding of Provenços Norda as a liberal. Following proper Sahon parliamentary procedure, Ciostofe Braganza was invited to form a government in the name of the Gouverneur General. But rumours of a rift between the two continue to echo throughout the Dominion. Nonetheless, it is evident that Primo Ministero Braganza will rely on the custodian caucus for support, which they can withdraw at any time, causing yet another unstable government. TEL Impir will return with more Carodian news when a budget is proposed. That is all for today at TEL Impir's weekly newsreels. Stay with us for future episodes as we cover all developments pertaining to the new Sarovian Empire, her colonies and possessions, and all the realms and territories of Seito Maius Imperiale, Carolus XIII. Vira TEL Imperad. Vira TEL Impir. And to all still with us, Stefan save the Emperor and good night. This is Sebastone Tebello signing off.
Solgaros terrirno pornos, disco mariros divene ioner pro, pecuare via mar passusomos. Oh, mar proteges, eso terro chuasi, chude di paiso sabra le seposo, dismera feor merro de los comarir, disfiso lega por fami fornit. Amfanti, telai bene, ito terri rossiru verdis perros, gidiri protegirse i toro zene, i brandir di sabre la tara de sterra, isso disma sompro marredo unir, roser legerai mir,